up, Wargamers? John back here again with another little weekly Gaslands build. This time we rolled up a car and nothing really interesting. When I sit at the desk, I'm gonna have to find something way to make this interesting. We just rolled up a Verney themed car, so nothing really crazy, but it's Verney, whichever way I feel like saying it for the day. So, you know, they're usually like those Frankenstein kind of cars, so we'll have to figure something out to do with it. But as far as the car I pulled out was a fish and chipped. So these kind of cool little lowrider cars here. Pretty cool little art on it though. So yeah, we're gonna Frankenstein this car right up. So let's just pop into the build. Alright, Wargamers, back on the build table here. I think what we're going to do for this one is, I'm thinking just a trike. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the hood out of this, put a big hunted wheel in the front. And then we got this extra engine, which I'm definitely thinking about using. So let's just get in, let's start chopping up some pieces and see what happens. Wargamers, I think she's pretty much done here. We got this big wheel in the front looking pretty nice. I decided to keep the lowrider wheels in the back. Would have been nice if I figured that out before. We got this big engine here we used from another build, since we kind of gutted out the engine here. Got our sludge thrower up here with droppers. And I think that's about it. So she's ready for some prime time. Alright, Wargamers, back here on the turntable, so let's get into some stats here. As far as the name, we're going with CYCLOPS. The chassis type is a car. The sponsor we wrote up was Verney. And as far as weapons go, we have a napalm dropper and a sludge thrower. The perk classes is technology and built. And then the perks themselves is bruiser and barrel roll, bringing her in at 21 cans. Oh, what you guys are doing in my stack fridge out here in the backyard. But since you're out here, let me straighten you up a little bit. Since you're out here, let me ask you a couple questions. You like buying custom cars and whatnot? Do you like promoting small YouTube channels as myself? I don't know, maybe you just like buying some cool merch? Or perhaps even, do you enjoy some smooth jazz? Either way, I opened up an Etsy shop, just selling off all the builds to help promote the channel, because I'm never going to use them in the games anyway. So I'm going to throw the link down in the description of the videos now. I got cool cars. Anything you see on the channel, buy it if you want. I'm thinking about adding some stickers and custom dice maybe later on. I got a message system set up, so if you want some commissions, like commission terrain or other, you can hit me up there too. So I think that's it for my short little ad shelling out my thing. So I'm going to grab my cheesy sticks and this Bex, and I'm out of here. See you later.